Howdy, y'all. All right, so now it's bedtime, and I'm going to show you some of the asanas or the postures that you can do at the end of the night just to help release some of the energy out of your body, especially some of that vata, that air and ether energy out of your body. And yeah, it takes just a few minutes, but it's really effective, and I recommend doing this every night before bed. So if you want, you can start off with just kind of doing that the whole warm up again, going through your whole body. And then after that, you can sit up nice and tall and just having your feet ground down into the ground, spreading all the toes on the left foot, spreading all the toes on the right foot, feeling the connection of the toes and the heels on the ground. Allowing your tailbone to go forward a little bit, roll your shoulders back, allow the hands be next to your side. And just really feeling that earth energy rising up, coming up from the middle of the feet, coming all the way up. Imagine that there's a cord pulling from the top of the head going up into the sky. Bring your energy back down to the feet again. Just feel the temperature of the ground beneath your feet. Now we're just going to do a little stretch here. We're going to inhale all the way up. We're going to exhale, bending from the hips, going forward. Going as far forward as you can, almost like you're going to fall forward, and then all the way down. And here you can bend your knees. Again, just having like any kind of tension you have, we're just going to gently move that. Bring your prana, bring your life force, your energy, your consciousness to the different parts of the body. Just saying, hey, what's up? How can I soften you? How can I help you feel a little bit better today? Breathing through it. Maybe just bringing a little bit of awareness to it. Maybe it softens a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit less painful. Then we can take our fingers and we're going to grab around the toes. This is called yogi grip. We're going to grab around the toes and have our elbows out, kind of like we're pulling a bow and arrow. And just, we're going to inhale, look halfway up, and then exhale, coming forward. This is really to allow yourself to feeling the stretch in the back of the legs, the back of the, kind of the, up to the buttocks. And we want to have a connection with our stomach on the top thighs. Each breath, allow yourself to go a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deeper. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. And then grabbing your elbows, swaying side to side. Allow gravity to take your head down as you imagine a cord pulling your sit bone all the way up. So it's the contrast here. Just, if you have anything build up here, just let it out. Take a big inhale. Really open your mouth and exhale, sigh out. Inhale. Big sigh out. Maybe it feels better to say whoo. Whoo. Just let it all out. Let everything out. Inhale. As you feel you let it all out, you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch, taking the hands and place them underneath the feet, giving your wrists a little massage here. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, stretching down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deeper stretch. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. It's not important how it looks, it matters how it feels. Okay, slowly we're going to rise up. Take your time, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice, roll the shoulders back. Nice. Okay, another thing we can do, another asana. Now here, if you have sensitive knees, take a blanket and put it on your mat or fold your mat so it's a bit thicker. We're going to take our hands, we're going to place them underneath our shoulders. We're going to have our toes behind us. And we're going to just do a couple cat-cows here just to warm up the spine. We're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale. Exhale, around the spine. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to come down onto our butts. And the same thing that we did standing up, we're going to do sitting down. So, you know how we had our feet against the ground and we had this, our sit bone kind of coming up towards the sky. We're going to do that now with our sit bone against the ground. You can even take your hands and just move the fleshy part of your butt to the side. And keep your legs nice and straight as if they're pushing against the ground. And we're going to inhale up. Exhale, bending forward from the hips as far as you can go. And then take our hands in yogi grip and grab around the toes. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, stretching forward. Just really, you can here too, just like you're standing, if you don't have that flexibility to touch your toes, you can bend your knees. And as you exhale, you can just allow your legs to go out just a little bit. Also, if you have a rope here or a shirt or something like some long piece of material, you can grab that around the toes and then grab like you're pulling a bow and arrow like that. But for right now, I can grab my toes. So I'm going to inhale and then exhale, allowing your space to open up here. Push away from the ground, your sit bone. Exhale, bending from the hips, not from the back. We're not trying just to round the back. We're trying to keep that nice and straight, the back nice and straight. Keeping those shoulders open and back. And we're trying to just open up here. Feeling some expansion. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale all the way up. This time taking the hands and placing them on the back of the feet. Again, you can bend the knees. You're just having contact with the belly and the top of the thighs. Inhale, lengthen it up. Exhale, forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, rolling back out. Great work. So you should feel some activation happening, some energy moving, versus letting all the energy go down. Taking the feet and just doing this. Next, we're gonna do a butterfly. So take your feet together, and here, if this hurts, you can take a pillow and you can place it underneath your knees as a little bit of support. Again, pushing away from the ground with the sit bone. Try and get a nice straight spine, rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen it up, and then exhale, opening up your legs, opening up the thighs. And we're having some little tension here in the inner thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can take your time here too. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Take your hands, put your legs back up. Next one I want to do is another hip opener. Now this is a really good emotional release. and it feels really good, and it just really helps. We're working really with the lower chakras in this pose. This one's called pigeon pose because it kind of looks like a pigeon. Everybody looks a little bit different in this pose. I definitely do not look the same as my yogi teachers, but it feels really good. And that's the most important part about these stretches is that wherever you are at, you're doing it in a safe way, as well as you're doing it in a way that feels good for you. You're getting some release, you're feeling some stretching happening. And it is normal the next day after yoga to feel a little bit of tightness and a little bit of change happened in your body. But that's why it's good to do yoga every day. All the different asanas so that we're stretching out, but we're also bringing release to the stretch. When it gets tight, we keep coming back and keep opening it up nice and gentle. So this one here, how it goes is, again, we're going to inhale up, exhale, bending the hips going forward, inhale, lengthen up, halfway, hands on the shins. We're going to exhale back into plank. We're just going to take one chaturanga here, roll up Urdhva Mukha, opening up the heart space, and then we're going to exhale back into Adho Mukha Shavasana. So here, both feet are on the ground. We're pushing back with our fingertips, looking towards the belly button. Have a nice stretch here. Big deep breath. We're going to shift the weight to the left foot. We're going to inhale up the right leg and bring it forward so it's perpendicular with the top of the mat. And this leg, like I said, so this is going to look different with everybody. Some people can have it really nice and straight like that. For me, no. Mine's a little bit more tilted in. This back left leg is straight behind and having the knee drop. And so this might be where you're at. Might feel some tightness here in the groin muscle. You shouldn't feel any pain on the left leg. If there is pain, come out right now and grab the blanket, grab another pillow or something that you can support beneath your knee, and just adjust yourself how you feel that it can support you, because we're going to be in this posture for a few moments. If you're feeling good, taking some more deep breaths here, trying to keep those shoulders rolled back and the heart space open. And then we have a couple options here. I think for tonight, we're going to go a little bit more relaxing down. More advanced, there's other options here where you can come up, you can hold yourself with your hands in prayer position. You can also reach back, grab your leg, have your arm come up. I haven't done a warm up right now, so I'm a little bit stiff. You can grab your hand and have a stretch like this, or grab a rope. But that isn't necessary this moment, but I'm showing you if you're feeling like very ambitious tonight, I recommend following me here. It's the end of the night. Let's just ground ourselves. So taking your time here, feeling into that groin. And then you can grab one of your pillows that are around you and you can put it down and put your head on it, or you can stack your hands like this and rest your forehead on your hands. Or if you have the flexibility and the desire, come all the way down to the ground. Resting your third eye on the ground. And here, just surrender. Completely relax and allow yourself just to keep breathing. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 4, and releasing. Be witness to any emotions or anything that may come up. Then you can slowly come back up. Or if you want, just stay there for as long as you want. But before you finish the practice tonight, you got to do on both sides. Always want to do both sides. So we're going to I'm going to come out right now. I'm going to tuck these toes. I'm going to push up, come back. I'm going to come into plank. Chaturanga, push forward, over mukha. Exhale back, out of mukha. And I'm switching my weight now onto my right foot as I lift up my left leg. And same thing. Bring it forward, trying to be perpendicular with the top of the mat. The back right leg now is straight. Lowering the knee down. And then just taking your time, easing into this. Breathing into the groin, being witness to any sensations that come up. Sometimes a lot of people are very sensitive to emotions and energies that they keep in the hips. Hi. No, I don't want you to touch the mat, please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just feeling into that groin muscle. You guys met my other cat in another video. This is her son. He's beautiful. He's more wild. So then we're going to take the hands and place them into the heart. If you want to do that, or if it doesn't feel so good, then you can come down. I'm just, because I said what you do one side, you want to do the other. So I'm going to just do my pull back here, do a little stretch here, a little breathing in, stretching that front thigh, and then pull it back. Again, grab your pillow, stack your hands, or come all the way down, resting your third eye down. Your hands can be forward, relaxed, or they can be back. However feels best for you, but we're just having a nice release here in that upper thigh joints. Keep breathing. Never hold the breath. Breath is a lot what allows you to move your emotions and move the energy. And then inhale up. And then coming out of it, again, putting your hands down on the ground, tucking those back toes, coming back into plank, lowering down chaturanga, rolling up for mukha. Exhale back out of mukha. Trying to get the heels to touch the ground, looking towards the belly button. And then seeing like where are we at right now, how we're feeling. Maybe now you're feeling kind of energized and you want to go forward and do some more asanas. If you have the time before bed and you feel like it just would feel so good to keep moving your body, do so. Keep stretching, keep playing. If you feel like, oh, you're tired and you're ready for a rest, then come down onto your knees and you can sit and you can have some pranayama practice now. Or you can lay down and have shavasana. So shavasana, depending on what you're doing, well, let's do both. If you want to stay with me now, I'm going to do a few rounds of some relaxing breath that I would do at bedtime. And then I'm going to have my final resting pose, shavasana pose. In Vajrasana, or digestive posture, if that feels good for you, or if you need to put, again, a blanket underneath your ankles and a pillow underneath your butt, you can do that. Or if that doesn't work for you today, and you want to sit in meditation pose, again, you can have pillows underneath your legs as well. Or if you want to sit in lotus, having the feet on top of your legs. However you want to sit, just find a comfortable sitting position. And then we're going to come in and we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So just follow along. Roll the shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. Again, feeling the ground beneath the knees, beneath the thighs. Just really feeling supported by Mother Earth in this moment. Feeling the temperature of the room. If you're outside, perhaps there's a breeze. And just notice if there's any noises around you. And then bring your awareness to your own breath. Bring your awareness to your nostrils. First your right nostril, then your left nostril, then both nostrils. As you inhale from your nostrils and exhale through your nostrils. Maybe you notice that the air that you inhale is slightly cooler than the air that you exhale. Maybe you notice that when you inhale, the air is slightly fresher than the air you exhale. Maybe you notice that the air you exhale is slightly warmer than the air you inhale. Now bringing your awareness down into your pelvic floor, below your pelvic floor, into your Muladhara chakra. Imagining the color red in your third eye, trying to see the color red in your imagination in your third eye here. And here you can even chant out loud or in your mind the bija mantra for the Muladhara chakra, which is Lam. Lam, 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 Lam. Or you can chant it in your mind if you're in a place that you can't chant out loud in your mind. And then just sit in the vibration. You can do this for a few more minutes. And then moving up into the next chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. So the first chakra is connected to the earth element, and the second chakra is connected to the water element. And so the Swadhisthana chakra, the color that you can think in your imagination or your third eye is orange. And the bija mantra, the tone for this activating this chakra, is Vam. So each chakra that we have has a different mantra. There's Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om, Om. And but these ones we want to work with at bedtime because we want to be increasing these elements and bringing awareness to these elements as it's going to help to relax us and ground us before bed. We want to avoid working with the air elements. Okay, so thinking about the color orange. Now we're thinking just about the pelvic area or below the belly button. Vam, 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 Vam. And then again, just sit in the vibration. You can chant it in your mind. Lovely. So maybe you're already starting to feel more relaxed, more grounded. With our left hand, we're gonna put it now in, actually, so this one connects us to air and ether. This is Jin Mudra, and it's really good for meditation. But because we want to more ground ourselves right now, we're gonna connect to earth and water. These two fingers here, place on top of our knee. And then our right hand will do Vishnu Mudra. So these two fingers down, and the thumb and the ring finger up. And we're gonna manipulate the nostrils like this. Let's do a few rounds of Anuloma Viloma. So alternate nostril breathing, taking a big inhale in, exhale out, inhale in, exhale out, inhale in, block the right side, exhale left, inhale left, block both sides, hold, exhale right, inhale right, block, hold, exhale left, inhale left, block, hold, exhale right, inhale right, block, hold, exhale left, inhale left, block, hold, exhale right, inhale right, block, hold, exhale left, inhale left, block, hold, exhale right, and then just release. And you can put your right hand in the same mudra as your left hand and just sit and just be aware of the breath. Be aware of your feelings in your body right now. Another breath I would like to do at bedtime, and sometimes I do this when I'm doing my, like this kind of when I come to the mat, but sometimes I also just do this when I'm in bed, especially if I have an active mind, and that is the yogic breath. So go ahead, get comfortable. If you want, you can do this on the mat, or if you're really ready for bed, pause this video and prepare your bed, and you can do this resting pose in bed. You want to make sure that you're comfortable here. If you have a lot of Vata too, you want to make sure that you're warm. So if you're cold, grab a blanket. You want to keep, I got a mosquito. If you want to grab a blanket, also you might want to have something dark over your eyes, especially if there's any light where you are right now. Or if you want, just you can light candles, even for this whole practice. You know, next time you watch this video, you can light candles for this whole practice so that it is really kind of a relaxing lighting. And at the end, you can blow out the candle and be in the darkness. That feels really good. That's what I would do in India. So here you want to have your shoulders rolled back and just have your legs gentle. If there's any, if you have any pain in your ankles from sitting in the last pose, just shake them out. Hands, we want to be more grounded, so we're going to have our hands face down, touching the ground. And we're going to do a couple rounds of yogic breath here. Actually, first, let's do something I want to show you is releasing the tension in all the body. So we're going to go systematically through the body. And we're going to hold, we're going to hold the part of the body, like try to tense it up and squish it up, and then we're going to exhale, let it out. So first off, we're going to inhale, and we're going to squish up the toes on the right foot, and squish them up, and squish the top of the foot and the bottom of the right foot, and then squish the left toes, and squish them really hard, and squish the top of the left foot and the bottom of the left foot, squish, and then let it out. And then we're going to squish the calves of the legs, and squish the knees,
And squish the thighs, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, and then let it out. Actually, that is actually kind of weird, actually, how I just did it. So let's go one more time. Okay. So we're going to lay down, and first we're going to squish the right hand, squish the fingers into the hand, making a lot of tension, squishing the wrist, squishing the arm, squishing the upper arm, squishing the left hand, all the fingers in, the palm, the wrist, the bottom part of the arm, the upper part of the arm, squish, and then exhale, let it out. Then we're going to squish the heart and the chest and the belly and the pelvic floor. Squish, 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 squish all your organs, squish your liver, squish, 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 squish your large intestine and your small intestine, and then exhale, let it out. And then we're going to squish the right hip and the right buttocks, and then squish the left hip and left buttocks, and the right thigh, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the left inner thigh, outer thigh, squishing the knees, behind the knees, squishing the lower calf on the right leg and the lower calf on the left leg, squishing the right ankle, the left ankle, squishing the right foot, all the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the toes, squishing the left toes, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, completely squishing both legs and feet, and then exhale, let it out. Let all the tension out. Now we're going to squish the buttocks again. We're going to squish the lower back, the upper, middle back, the upper back, squish the right shoulder blade, squish the left shoulder blade, squish up to the back of the neck, up to the back of the head, and exhale, let it all out. And we're going to squish the face, we're going to squish the chin, squish the mouth, squish the top of the lip, squish the nose, squish the eyes, squish behind the eyes, squish the eyebrows, squish the eyelashes, squish the forehead, squish the top of the head, squish the ears on the right, squish the left ear, squish, 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 and then let it all out. And then one more time, we're going to squish, bring tension to every single part of our body, from the top of the head to the nose, to the chin, to the chest, to the shoulders, to the elbows, to the wrists, to the fingers, to the belly button, to the pelvic floor, to the thighs, to the knees, to the ankles, to the foot, to the toes on both feet, and then let it all out. Then we're going to take our right hand and place it on our belly, left hand place it on our heart, and let's do some yogic breath. So we're going to inhale and exhale here. Inhaling, filling the belly, filling the rib cage, filling the lungs, filling the chest, all the way up to the bottom of the neck. And then exhale every drop of air. Again, filling the belly, filling the rib cage, the lungs up to the bottom of the neck. And then exhale every drop of air. Again, filling the belly, filling the rib cage, the lungs up to the bottom of the neck. And then exhale every drop of air. Lovely. So now, if you're in bed, just continue breathing. Turn this video off and just continue doing this. And have yourself beautiful, sweet dreams. If you're lying on the mat somewhere, before you get up, you might want to follow along with me here. So taking your knees up to your chest, you're just going to rock back and forth a little bit, giving that lower back a little massage. This is really nice. This is really detoxing as well, giving yourself a little love. And then allowing those knees to go to the left side, opening up your arms in T-shaped position, and then looking over your right side. Keep your eyes closed, but just have your head go towards that right side. And a little spinal twist here. This is nice. A little detox action here. A few more deep breaths. No rush here. Just feeling the temperature of the ground beneath the hands, beneath the knees. And then bringing the knees back up and going to the right side, this time looking over your left shoulder. Keep your eyes closed. Nice little stretch here. Inhale and exhale. And then you can take that left hand and you can place it with the right hand and just lay in fetal position for a moment. And just reconnect with your intention for the day. Maybe just cultivating a little bit of gratitude for the day and for yourself for coming here to your mat and to your bed. And just taking the time to connect with your body and your breath in this union called yoga. Taking time to give gratitude for every day being a little bit more flexible, a little bit stronger, a little bit softer. And giving gratitude towards your teachers and to Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Slowly, with your eyes still closed, find your way up into any comfortable sitting position. Have your shoulders rolled back. And then we're going to take the hands, we're going to rub them together. And then take the palms of your hands and place them over top of your eyes. Now open your eyes. And maybe you see little specks of light in the palms of your hands. And this is just to remind you that there's always light within the darkness. I'm going to do that again in case there was a little bit too much laughter there from my neighbors. So we're rubbing the hands together and placing those palms over top of your closed eyes. Now open your eyes and maybe you see little specks of white light. And that's just to remind you that there's always light within the darkness. Now close your eyes again. Rub your hands again together, creating prana, heat, transformation. And this time take those healing hands and place them anywhere on your body where you might need a little extra love and support tonight. Now this is where I would personally be doing my next step is the oil massage. So this cat likes the camera apparently. Okay, so how I would do a little bit of a quick oil massage before bed just for grounding purposes is taking the oil, placing it in the hand. Again, you can have the oil warmed up and then just taking the oil, putting it around the ears, bringing the ears down, releasing all the energy down. Massaging the hands out, releasing any tension or control, any holding, anything no longer needed. If you want, you can, especially if you have any digestive issues, you can give your stomach a massage by a little bit more oil, and in clockwise position, going around in circles, and then coming down to the feet and just giving yourself a little foot massage. So again, always just bring the energy down and checking in. It's just really nice to give yourself a little bit of love and tenderness to help relax you. If you have some lavender essential oil, that would be really good to put into your oil for nighttime. Sometimes I have two oils. Sometimes I use one for nighttime and one for daytime. You know, depends on like how much space you have in your house and what kind of organized person you are. But if you're really going to take your self-care routine seriously, then it doesn't hurt to kind of set yourself up for a little bit of success. Just like how you can organize your shop and you have a special places for everything and you get all the good tools so that when you do want to go do a job, you can do it quicker. It's the same thing as when you set up the tools for yourself. So I'll have to maybe redo this video later, but I mean, I think that after you see this video, you can do this without having to watch a video. You can just, it's easy. Just massaging your feet. Mostly just getting the oil into the bottom of the feet. And then there's these marble points that are here, and you can push into those. And you can do a forward fold. I apologize. I know I have dirty feet, but it's because I don't wear shoes here. I don't need to. Yeah, so that's what I do before bed when to help get myself nice and grounded. So now you can go on and avoid your screens, avoid anything too stimulating. And I hope that you have a good sleep, sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Are you stuck in there, buddy?